Send the link. Where's my link? Where's my link? Be link. Uh, oh wait. Ooh, let me. Okay, I think that should be good enough. Send. All right, I'm gonna send you a link, and then you do your thing. And Polo, I'll send you one, so you do your thing, and so to you, Jazz, because apparently they don't want me to do it on YouTube, mostly on the Discord. So, like I said, you can tell people to come in and join in if they want to say something about your server, yada yada. What am I missing? Oh yeah, can't forget about my pineapple, my little pineapple. There we go. Okay. No B. I don't know what no B means. Thank you, Boogie. Just checking that the chat works. All right, have that open. All right, I think we should be good. If you can hear me loud and clear, no double sound. But either way, let me pull this up. Booster. Let me pull this up close to YouTube because we don't want a double impact. And then,
What?
hello,
Did you send me
Paul.
the link?
Yeah. I sent you the link so you can send to your peeps. And sorry, the first few minutes is just me moving around and everybody joining in, so it's okay. I'm fixing this screen right here. I'll make it bigger, I guess, so it's more understandable. Okay, perfect. I guess everybody's ready. Those who want to join, they can in the Discord. The Discord link is in there. I can't put this down. Great. Oh well. Winging it. We're winging it. Okay. And then the Discord, because apparently I need to check the chat here. Too many chat rooms for me. Well, welcome everybody to another podcast. It's your girl Nikki. Today we're going to talk about two world merges. Since we are used to having three merges, the famous four merges that didn't last long, and now they changed it to two. So I have three guests here. From we have Chicken from 242, and he is merging into 269, which is Polo's Nation. And I have 215 Jazz, who is merging into 278. They're gonna talk about how their merger has been and how they handled it, or if there are any changes, or what they think about this whole new two merger system. So if you let's just do like a little introduction since everybody knows Polo. Polo was in the last podcast, so I brought him in because obviously he was gonna have a merge. So, Chicken, can you do a little introduction about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Chicken. I'm from 242, originally 243.
Okay. And yes, a little introduction about yourself.
Hello, I'm Yas from 215. I'm the leader of SVS. We started 215, then merged into 215, and now we merged to 278. That's it.
That works. That works. Let's see. And then we have Polo from 269. Say hello, Polo.
Hello, everyone.
All right, perfect. Okay. Mm, okay, so the first question would be Yas is from 215 and they're merging into 278, correct, Yas?
Yep.
All right, correct. getting my numbers right because I remember in last stream I was saying Polo was from 249 and that was not good. He's 269, the sixth number.
Cannot forget the 69.
Yes, that's for the 69. Okay, so first question. From your previous merges, because I'm sure you guys have had mergers before this new system of two merges. Um, what did you consider the biggest oversight or mistake, and did you address it in the new two merger system? I'll start with Polo.
Is your question asking what we didn't like initially about it being two nations?
So since you probably did have a three nation merger before having a two system merger, right?
Right.
Right. So what did you change from now that it's just two? Was there a change? Did you change something that in the previous merger you had before when it was three that you saw, oh, this is not good. We need to change this. This is a mistake.
We
If that
did
makes
everything
sense.
exactly the same. The only thing that we did differently was dividing up the territory, but we still kind of did it three ways. As we did pre-nation merge planning of alliance merges, so we still split it up three ways. So it was pretty much the same.
So you kept everything the same.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, okay. I see. What about you, Jas?
Oh, definitely, we had some changes in the previous one. We had a problem that we split the map into two sides. There's the west and there's the east, and each side has had its own rules, requirements, and stuff. So it wasn't a nationwide rules, and that was the biggest problem in 215. Now we set one set of requirements for the whole nation, and yeah, that's pretty much the biggest problem we had.
So instead of a big split, you did smaller split?
It's more about like, for example, in the west, the requirements for their cities was different than the requirements for the cities in the east side, which was SVS side. So it wasn't fair for all players. While now, all cities have the same set of requirements.
I see. Interesting.
That sounds like chaos.
Exactly.
It was not your idea, Jas? Was that not your idea?
No, it wasn't. No, it was. Well, you're gonna make me start the war now.
No, no, no.
No, no, it wasn't. It started like, okay, let's work each side on its own players, but then the split became wider, and we didn't work until the last months to make it a nationwide requirements. But yeah, it was chaos, and it wasn't a good nation, let's say.
Okay. I just hope everything works out, right?
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
it's working. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah,
That's
it's
good that it's
better. Yeah,
working.
it's better.
Um, Chicken, what about you since you sneaked yourself into 269?
Yeah, it's a bit different, similar to Yas. When we had our first merge, we did a like halfway split, and each side had their sort of rules and stuff, just to help avoid civil war, which didn't really work. But yeah, and then yeah, 269 has been a lot more sort of one nation rules for everyone.
Okay. Since so everything's working out well for you guys. Says 242 was famously known for its civil war.
Yeah, I think we're going well so far. I mean, Polo's definitely a good leader for the nation, and
That's good.
he'll
I
he'll
share
stop.
a little. I share a little snow with everyone. Everyone's happy.
Right, we're all happy.
The snow makes everybody happy. All right, so I guess we'll jump into going with that. Are you having a peaceful or a civil war merger, or is it a secret? Polo, are you guys peaceful? Everything going good? No civil war? No angry farmers? Burning
We
flags?
we have, the trolls that are always going to complain. Yeah, our nation chat right now, I think, is probably riddled with a lot of complaining. But for the people who matter, it's pretty peaceful.
So have you guys been purging before Void starts?
Oh yeah, every day. We've even since the merge, we've been killing people that need to be killed, and then today's the purge. We've been killing more.
That's good. What about you, Chicken? You been killing with him?
Yeah, there's been killing a lot of people ready for Void. There's definitely a lot of complaining as usual, but has to happen.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like Polo said, to the people that matters, it's more important than those that don't, right? Which are the ones that talk the most in nation chat.
Yeah,
Yeah. So Jazz, what about you? Are you guys peaceful? Is there any civil war going on? Any funny, angry messages from your angry people?
We had a civil war before joining 278 and SVS and R4W, and we ended it before moving to 278 because we didn't want to bring that alliance's drama to a new nation. And since 278 work for nation events, so it was a good thing. No war. Hopefully, no war in the future. But yeah, it's going well.
That's good. So 215 and 278 were in good terms coming into merger. Like you guys were in agreeable discussions about merging and all that good stuff.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Let's just
yeah.
say yes.
No, it
I'm
was
not
good,
trying. Yeah,
but
I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to start a war here.
no,
278.
no, I'm
Listen to
I'm
me.
not
I'm
gonna
not
start.
trying. I'm just asking questions. Have mercy over my girl, okay? Have some
No,
mercy.
no,
What
no,
she needs to say is LOA sucks.
no, I don't say that. No, no,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
but yeah, it was. No, it's working well. We had some different opinions about different stuff. Like for example, I talked about it with few friends. Like we, for example, SVS doesn't believe in sub alliances, while what C4U and LOA, they have like now they have 7 to 8 sub alliances. So to SVS, a sub alliance is a protected farmer alliance. So we don't believe in it. This might be in one issue, but we're working on it.
Well, Dan Smith says that you're a tyrant. You don't let people grow.
See? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Miss
Well,
Little Tyrant. Look at you.
yep. I'm a
Yep. Don't let
tyrant.
them
Yeah,
peasant girls.
that's true. That's true.
It's her way or the highway, guys. All right. Next question. How is your new nation organizing itself? Super Alliance, Multiple Fighting Alliance. What new rules compared to Legacy nations? I guess Legacy Nation would be, oh, are you guys working be trying to be like 52? Or are you trying to be like 30 to 19? You know, those big known strong nations. What so we'll start with Chicken. You can answer that.
well, it's definitely a big change for me from 242 since we never really like worked together there, and it was mostly just us trying to do our thing. But 269 has rules set for like 12 alliances, and we have one big super alliance in UBN, and yeah.
Paulo?
Yeah, we have rules for everyone. Um, we have 12 main alliances, I guess, and hopefully that'll get dwindled down as people consolidate. But I think we're different than 52 and 219. I think we're a little bit nicer in 269. for most of the month. But then, as we
You
prepare
know,
for
you're
fourth,
only saying that so people can join your nation. You're only
well,
saying
well,
that.
who's really transferring from nation to nation? Probably people who spend and people who kill a lot. But if
You're
someone's saying we're a nice nation, I probably don't want to go there. I don't know.
are you like holding the phone, your microphone, because it sounded like you're muffled?
I'm holding push to talk.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Oh no, I hear what you're saying.
There
Yeah,
you go. You sound better. Can you repeat yourself?
no, yeah, you're right. I want people to come play in 269. That's what they should do.
Well, just do a sponsor.
278 is the nation. No, they should come to
All
our
right,
nation.
hold it right there. No, 52 master race. Never mind, 30. That's what Ragnar's saying. 30 master race. Yeah, okay. Come to 52, guys. The only reason why I'm saying that is because I saw Chicken being like your little recruitment person over there saying, oh, come join 269. Plenty of cities to grab. You know,
We have some nice cities,
there
and
is a lot of nice cities, and Polo's a very nice bear. So if you want to join, get that white fluff. I'm enjoying. You
Yeah, I
can't
mean,
get that white stuff nowhere else.
I don't like seeing
Nikki,
good cities not being used.
What's up, Jazz?
there's Monster from SVS who would like to say some stuff if possible.
Sure.
He
Give me
joined.
1 second. Let me release you from the imprisonment.
Oh no, it's the
Of...
evil chicken.
What do you mean the evil chicken? He doesn't even look like a chicken.
He is. He is the best chicken.
Can you unmute yourself,
I
Monster?
don't know about that.
Okay. Monster? Hello? I don't think. Try now. I think he needs to do the whole push to talk part. If you want to explain that to him, because he should be good to go.
Yeah,
If
I'm
he...
sending him. I'm sending him what you sent me.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So when Monster figures that out, oh, it is a chicken. Okay. I just saw his little chat icon, and then it's a little chicken. Okay. See, chicken. If he's the evil chicken, you should have a nice angel-looking chicken, right?
Yeah.
But no, you just got a random guy. Or is that you? I don't know. Is it
It's my
official?
friend.
Ragnar, don't not say that. Don't say that. We don't talk about that here. Come on, Rag. You know better. You trying to get me banned? Anyways, we don't talk about that. Let's see. What is the best ones of it? Okay, he still hasn't been able to talk. Okay. So, are you guys doing like two strong alliances and then everybody else is in academy or second base? Or are you doing three, four? What is the plan here? What plan do you have or vision you have for the future of 269, 278? Polo?
one super alliance, a couple more fighting alliances. Everyone has like a sub or whatever, and there's like an alliance or two of like farmers that hopefully stay bubbled or die. Um, Other than that, future wise, just hopefully consolidating over time. That's it.
Okay, so just one strong alliance.
Yeah, but there's a couple more that can fight. You know, I know I said this last time we were here at the podcast. Our previous second alliance, they'll show up in fights with 60 to 80 people, and they're the same exact alliance now. And then our third or second, I don't know which one they are now. We'll see tomorrow. They're a merger of a couple other alliances, so I would think that they can do just as good. But I would say we're probably three or four good fighting alliances with one super alliance.
Okay. So, okay, that makes sense. I mean, once you start people start like wanting or people start failing, you will just kick them out, burn them, and then bring a new person in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. That's the best way you can do. What about you, Jazz? Are you guys doing one mega alliance, two mega alliance?
Again, that's one of the differences we had. Um, C4U, they merged with MFP, which was the second alliance in 278. They merged 1 week before the nation merged, and then they decided to merge with LOA. So now they both merged. They want to work on a super alliance. We do want that, but we don't want to jump into a one super alliance right away because we had some problems in the past and some bad experiences, and we don't agree on few stuff with them. But eventually, we want in 1 month maybe to create 1 month to 2 months to create a super alliance, one fighting alliance, and then one mini fighting alliance.
How many is it?
Sorry, that's my dog, right?
Don't fight the dog. Hi, Lumberg. Welcome. You might not be able to talk, but you probably have to do the push to talk to be able to talk, if that makes sense. And Evil Chicken is back. Any luck? Maybe you need to unmute yourself, find the little mic and unmute. Because I did what I have to do and that worked for everybody else.
I sent the screenshot. Uh,
Did you send
I'll
the
check.
video? Maybe the video will help him.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
By the way, English is not my main language, so sorry
No,
if I
you're
don't
doing
say a few stuff.
good.
Yeah. Okay.
You're doing
Okay.
good.
Thank you.
You're doing good. Really good. All right. Mm, okay, so what has been the most difficult aspect of managing a two-nation merger compared to three, compared to four, even though the one with the four, it hasn't, it only lasted for what, three nations? So what has been difficult for you guys? Like the difference? Because I know when it was three, it was a lot more intense because you're dealing with a lot more people. But now that it's two, how much of a difference is it? Hello? Chicken.
Uh, it's I would say like it's less of a hassle, but because there's so many people in both of our nations, like there was multiple active alliances before the merge. So and we, as Polo said, we have like 12 now. So there's still a lot of people to manage, and dividing the territory can get a bit awkward because, well, like compared to the old like way of doing it in three, like doing it in two instead.
Monster, can you try to say something? The little mic is gone.
I think I'm here finally.
Woohoo! Welcome.
Hey, Monsty.
Sorry, everybody. I'm a little stupid. It happens.
It's okay. It's part of
No,
being a
you're not.
chicken. It's part of being a chicken.
Yeah, we have the smallest brain to body size ratio there is on the planet.
Little T-Rex, right?
What's up, chicken?
Hello, chicken.
Well, Jazz said that you had something to say. If you were listening before the questions that had been asked, if you have want to give your insight.
I just think she was being a little too polite and not honest about a few things
I mean,
because she doesn't want to start a war.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
See?
well, our hosts, our new nation, 278, since they got to make some of the rules and control what went where. We really don't like the multiple sub alliances, which she did say. But they had some things to say that didn't sound quite right, like some of their seemingly farming alliances would do better than us in Void, who have always essentially won every Void. Even if our nation lost, we still, as a alliance, I'd say what more than 75% of the time won. So I think that was something pretty rude, and Yas has a lot of the spreadsheets to back up with all the numbers of all the participation and points that we've given and made.
Okay.
Fight,
So
fight, fight.
so you guys fought hard in Chaos Land to keep your nation number, or was there like an agreement like, okay, let's move to 278?
We have to definitely give 278 a lot of credit for the way they decided to play that. They kept their entire nation out except for one alliance. Every single one of them that was allowed to enter bubbled, and the only person allowed to be unbubbled was their player, who had 220 million battle power. So he just went around and hit any farm, because that wasn't anything we really knew much about going into it. So we had lots of just farmers and whoever joining and just getting wiped out instantly. So it was over before it started, basically.
It
Hmm.
wasn't fun, but it was smart.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm sure like I'm sure 269 and 242 had an agreement, right, Polo? You want to keep that 269 number?
You got it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta keep that number. Polo Baxter, the farmer, as he says, he's saying your shield is down.
I don't need a shield.
How much BP do you have?
I don't know, I have like 101 something around there.
Well, you are a peaceful nation, so you should be fine.
Our rule is that the top fighting alliances need a bubble or fog after server 18. So my city has a fog, so I am good.
Okay,
I can
okay.
confirm it is Fogs.
I think
Ah,
as the first time that our nation has had any real rules as a nation, there's a lot of growing pains as far as the purge goes, because as you would all know, we're in the middle of it right now, and there's probably, I don't know, 20 plus cities that have 2, 3, 5 million BP that are sitting there unbubbled without the requirements.
so
And they're
sorry.
no, go ahead.
So 215 before merger of 278, you guys never did purge before?
Nope, except for the first couple of voids.
Interesting. Why you
And it
guys
was
never did
only
purge?
for SVS. Like SVS would take care of its own farms and cities. And
Okay.
And
So
even with that, we still managed to win quite a few. I mean, we definitely had the same people over and over again, and the same alliances over and over again, giving all our points away that we had to then scrape back. But it is, like I said, it is new for us. At least the three nations that had previously merged into 215. So there's some sense, at least for me, maybe it's my sympathetic personality, where I don't want to be the one going and zeroing a bunch of players. So, there's been a lot of,
lies.
hey, I'm not you. The guy was right. You are a tyrant.
oh my God. You gotta zero people and not have feelings. We're not friends. Just so you know, I'll zero you if I had the chance. That's the
Oh,
mentality.
from another world, I'll do that all day. I never feel a thing when it comes to Void. And but it's just, I do have friends who run some of these alliances, or I see names that I've been seeing for 4 years. So I say, I send messages and bikes and scouts and rallies and all that, trying to get that to fog. But at the same time, we have people in our alliance who have managed to, time and time again, cause these issues, and we look at them and say, well, if we're jumping and zeroing these other players, what's going to stop the other main alliance from doing that towards us, considering the other main alliance has, like Yas said, 7 or 8 sub alliances. So it's like basically everyone on the entire map besides one other alliance is their friends, not ours. So you know, I want to protect our people and give them a chance to get on. And yes, they suck at following rules, and that's annoying. But I don't know. What do you do?
You burn them all. You don't make friends. You cut ties.
Exactly.
Stop being their friends. If they keep failing, oh well, we're not friends in the game, but I'll still talk to you in the Discord, but we're not friends in the game no more. I'm gonna burn you. End of story. That's it. Stop wasting your time. You're just wasting
Oh
your time. Anyways, I'm getting heated up.
no, fair enough. Fair enough.
Um,
Listen, this is the first game that I've played in probably, I don't know, 15 years. We are a COVID server. The fact that I
yeah,
hung
my
on
dude,
to
I
it for
feel
so
you.
long and
Yeah,
spent
same.
enough to buy a house.
Oh, no depresso here. We don't not enough espresso for this depresso, my friend. Okay. Um,
Sorry, I am a
no,
downer,
it's
but
okay.
I'll
It's
stop.
okay. It's okay. I'm just saying. Um, because we're everybody. I know everybody outside. I guess be after the 500s. Below are everybody from COVID. We all came here when COVID was in. That's when we started. And then after COVID, a lot of people quit because obviously everything's back to normal or quote unquote normal. And everybody, outside leaves the game. But some of us are still here because, the people we have met in the game, sometimes that makes us stay in the game and keep pushing, or just people enjoy the game still. Everybody has their reasons, right?
Yep.
All right, so the next question would be is the two nation merger better than the three nation merger? Or which do you prefer? Polo?
I think it has good and bad parts to it. Bad as in you have a smaller recruiting pool for creating a super alliance. Good as in it's easier to manage. You have 33% less people, right? I honestly don't know which one I would prefer. I guess it all depends on who you get matched with. If you get three good nations, that's going to be better than two good nations, I guess.
That is true. Um, yes, what will you say? Would you prefer the two merger or three merger? Has the two
I
been
would say
working
I
out?
would say if you have two other nations, you have more choices in terms of, yeah, like Polo said, like in recruiting people. It's easier. It's you have a variety of players, more players, you can recruit more. And two nations, it's easier to manage, but again, we're gonna face nations who merged with two other nations, so we're still um, we're still weaker than some other nations, and it's not fair.
But it's still manageable, right?
Yes, yes, of course it is.
Because I remember when I had my first merger, it was it was a three merger, so it was constant messages, everybody going to one chat room, then jumping to line or jumping to here because too many people can speak English, so we had to get a translator, and it was just going back and forth. It was a lot. So I'm guessing when it's just two, it's just you and the top one, and maybe top two, but that's it. It's not you, two tops one, two tops two, and a top three, I imagine that's how it went, right?
Yeah, but for example, in our case, SVS, like in 278, there's only one alliance, and that alliance chose to merge with LOA. So in fact, we are still at our place because
They don't
we
want to
have
merge with
different
you.
opinions. No, it's because we have different opinions. We don't have the same vision, and we don't agree on many stuff. So yeah.
Nice. So, what do you guys do not agree on? I mean, I'm not starting a war. I'm just wondering, and I'm sure everybody's wondering, what does 278 not agree with you?
Like for example the sub alliances, how to work with them, and I'll let Monster talk because I don't he's gonna
Come
be
on,
more
monsters, spill the
diplomatic. Yeah.
beans. and spill the seeds, corn, whatever chicken eats.
When we started our conversations about the merger, we wanted to wait until after the first void and make our super alliance based on performance, because there's a lot of people in our that was in 215 who have high battle power. Some have really great stats, but don't play void, and they concentrate mostly on the non-loss events. And SVS has always been void first, everything else second. And maybe that makes us dumb. Maybe that's not what the game's about. But something about there actually being a risk to the game you're playing makes it more fun. So that's why that's been our number one. And they just wanted a super alliance right off the bat. They wanted the chance to have as many people as possible to go after, a whale here or there. But that's always been, LOA's thing was they're able to get 50 people online, sometimes 60, but very rarely. Get one good hit early on, and then most of the players from them, trail off in the rankings for the rest of the game, and so does the alliance. And that's just not what we wanted. So we wanted to wait till after Void, get just general performances. Like I said, yes, keep spreadsheets that are make my head spin, and then start picking and choosing people who are going to actually be reliable and fight. And that's just they just wanted to merge together and create their version of a super alliance, and then their second was all the people who just, I guess, didn't meet whatever their requirements are, because they kind of kept us out of it.
So are you guys ranking third in BP?
Second, I
Yeah.
think.
Yes. No. Third in BP and second in kills. Yeah.
Did they take your monster players?
Oh, they didn't take anybody.
Oh, so you guys stayed the same.
Yeah, we're still 85 seats and probably, or 85 total, and I think that includes, I have a special little city that likes to follow me around,
Hey.
whose
Hey.
name is
Hey.
Chicken.
Hey. Hey.
Don't
I named it
shh,
after
shh,
my
shh.
friend Chicken from 269.
Oh,
And
Chicken, you're over there too?
Not that I was aware of.
All right
and
then.
then and just some other random second accounts that float in just to get rewards and stuff. But so I'd say maybe 70, 75 is what we actually have, and what we've had for quite a long time, keeping some seats open for when the fighters see what happens after Void. And I don't know that we'll win. I mean, we're facing a pretty strong opponent.
Who are you guys facing with?
Is it 286?
Yes. 286. Yeah.
Bright Moon. Um,
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Gaja, Seal.
yeah,
Ah,
Gaja
yeah,
and
yeah.
Seal.
Yeah, I heard they're strong. They're strong.
Very strong. Yeah. Gold airplanes and level 40 Titans. It's the fun stuff you want to stay away from.
Is that the fun stuff that 278 doesn't have? Is there not enough C-38s with gold planes and 40 level Titans?
Yeah, I don't we have one player who's approaching there, but that's about it.
Ah, okay. So after Void, that's when you may get new players because they didn't meet the requirement in the first alliance. Is that the plan?
No,
I,
we don't. We choose fighters. No, we don't
You
want
don't want them.
second. We don't want second. SVS is not a plan B.
So you're just gonna stay put until another merger comes in because we're jumping into the next question, which is thoughts on the fact Camel hinted that with two nation merger, these may happen more regularly. So do you think, or do you think that they'll, once this one is done, we'll jump into a new merger in 6 months instead of a year or two? Because some people, some nations took a year more longer than others. But with just two, do you guys think in 6 months or less you may get another merger? Who wants
I'd
to
say 6
choose?
months.
You think 6 months?
More than 6 months.
Tell
I
me
think
why.
12.
You think?
I said more than 6 months because I just think that's too much work for Camel to manage. You know, I just don't see that happening.
Yeah, like they gave so much time for these merges to go through, like over a month.
Yeah, so a month in advance of announcement. Maybe they'll announce it in a month and then the next month they'll start merging. Could that be, their way of making it faster?
But what I mean is like they skip like a month of announcements at least, so it'd only be every 2 months. And to have that many nations merge again in just like in 3 months of mergers is a lot.
So ideally you think it's gonna be like 1 year instead of the 6 months or less.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they're doing it entirely based on revenue, and if they can figure out how to manage their server farms and have enough employees to manage the server merges, that they see a huge bump in revenue when there are merges, and they'll do it as fast as they want to do it. As fast as they can make it profitable is what I would expect.
Gotcha. So Bodisi has a special shout out saying Yas and Monster. He says hello and that you guys are amazing. SVS for life, he says.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bodisi, showing the love.
We love Barizi.
We love Bodisi, yes.
Yeah,
Yes, we do.
DZ's a cool dude.
He is.
Bodisi's very cool, very cool.
We've met him in person.
You met him in person?
Yeah, last year. Yeah.
Say what? Did you guys like meet up in a specific spot or it just happened? I don't know where, I guess.
SVS had a meetup last year in Washington, and I invited DZ to DC, and he came, and it was great.
Oh, that's awesome. It'd be so cool having to invite the Alliance over and meet in person. Do most of your players are from America or do you have a mix?
I live in France. We have from Asia, we have from the US and Australia, Japan. We have from
So, did you
everywhere.
guys
Yeah.
flew to the Washington and meet up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right. So, do you guys have any advice for the people who might be up next for the two nation merger? What would be your best advice or, little help out for those who will be next, hopefully 52. Hopefully we're next. Paul, do you have any advice?
Yeah, start figuring out who your possibilities are and start asking Camel for the best one.
It didn't work for us. So, no, we asked for a nation multiple times and no, we didn't get it. So, yeah.
Maybe you guys are not spending enough, that's why.
They do, and they asked for 215, but well, we didn't get them and they didn't get us.
Who was asking for 215?
246.
246. Who's 246?
Sammy.
Oh, White Girls
yeah.
Nation. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a challenging
You got
nation,
shut
but
down.
it would have been
That would be a challenge.
yeah, it's a challenging nation, but it would have been fun and yeah, we yeah, well, I like them.
I understand.
thanks.
Weigel was not too happy about his merger either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how they got 3 or 4, but it
What are you
happens.
talking about? 3 or 4 looks great.
I mean, to have them for voice sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We love them fatty nations. If you guys have not seen my new recent video of 273 versus 52, you should go and watch it right now. It's pretty good. Don't miss out. I'm just
Yep,
saying.
it's good. Watch it, guys.
Thank you. Chicken, do you have any advice?
Yeah, I'd say just to get to know everyone around you and sort of understand each other and make friends, basically, because those are the people you're going to be merging with eventually.
And then you find out they're farmers.
Yeah, well, you'll know pretty quickly, like, if you actually want to merge with them or not. Like,
Yeah,
I've
you.
known Bolo for a
But
long time.
what's the what gives it away?
Um, a few things, probably like their city stats, their mentality, and their alliances.
So for future reference, guys, look at that. Their stats, the way their mentality. What else, chicken?
And they're like their alliances and how they're set up.
Yes. Just watch that out. Um, evil chicken. I mean, sorry, monster. Do you have an advice?
Well, I think I'm gonna take your advice and stop caring, and I'm gonna go back to my nation and zero some people, I guess. So thanks for that.
I got some popcorn ready.
All right.
I mean, hey, we love drama. We love the tea. You know. I'm just looking out for your health because watching. What I'm trying to say is, if the person keeps failing and they don't listen to you, what's the point of you trying to keep protecting them? Even if you're friends. I'm just saying. It's just gonna make you hate the game more. It's just wasting your time. You're better off, and we'll have more fun if you just let it go. You know the saying, it's best to let it go. You ever seen that little picture of a person holding a rope, and then if they keep holding on, it's just hurting their hand? You know what? You know that's what I'm trying to say. It's my advice.
See, I've seen that one, but the poster I have on my wall is the little kitten hanging from a branch that says "Hang in there." So you see, I've got conflicting information.
But chicken, the little kitten. Cats can land on their 4 feet, so he's fine. He can just let go and land on his 4 feet. He'll be fine. So you'll be fine. Just let go.
Fair enough.
He's too nice.
Surprise saying monster's going to kill everybody thanks to me. I am
Surprises
so
SVS.
sorry, 278. This is my apology video. Let me take out my ukulele and sing and say sorry. I'm too hyper for this. Anyway, anyway, monster, I'm sure it'll work out, my friend. It'll work out. We're just gonna look at the positivity. Yes, do you have any advice before Monster starts killing everybody?
Actually, no, we didn't have the merger we asked for, but yeah, we're working on it in the best possible way. So yeah, like they said, like Polo and Chicken said, like get to know the nation you're merging with and try to poach the best fighters and get them into your alliance. Maybe that's the best thing you can do.
Okay, well, guys, just meet the people, get to know them, pray for the best, cross fingers, do what you gotta do, ritual sacrifices, whatnot, to like get what you want. And if you don't get what you want, wing it, work it out, you know? All right, so we're gonna. Does anybody have any questions? The audience, the people in the chat. Do you have any questions for the people that are here with me tonight? Just shoot away. We're talking about mergers, two nation mergers. If anybody has a question for Polo, a question for Chicken, for Evil Chicken over here, Monster, and Yas, write them away. We're gonna land on that. Oh, Lumberg, hi! You managed to figure it out how to talk?
Yeah, it only took me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It only took me like 15 minutes. So
Wow, progress.
yes. So I just had two thoughts. Number one, I agree with uh, Polo's kind of thoughts that, these mergers, I don't see any way that these would be done any frequently or more frequently than they have been. So I think it's just the two nation mergers are probably here to stay, according to Camel, but I really don't see how it's possible that it will be more frequently. If you just look at the number of worlds left that need mergers and kind of the cadence at what they're doing and their bandwidth of what they can handle. So that is interesting. I am curious to kind of know, do you think that you'll be at a disadvantage with two nation mergers, let's say facing somebody that just had a three nation merger, or do you think it basically evens out?
Do you guys think that?
Well, I mean, if you get a three nation merge, who's typically the third nation? Are you really going to get really good fighters for, I guess, what most of us care about being Void War? I don't know. I think it just really depends on who you get matched with. That probably dictates everything, whether two is better than three.
Yeah, that's
Right.
right. Usually in the three nation merger, the third nation is probably one of the ones that are, if you look at it, there's like one strong, one medium, and one, nobody wants.
Yeah, I
I
agree with
mean,
Polo's sentiment. It really depends who you get and like how well you know each other and how well you can work together.
So I have a question. So if you think that it's not going to be frequent, so why did they make two nations merge and not three? Why did they change it?
Because
I know I'm
if they gave 269 three nations, it would have been too unfair. I'm
that's why they
joking.
stopped giving everybody four nation mergers after the development of the Great 30 server, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of strength though this time. The four nations were definitely too much, but I'm not sure why they changed it.
All right, somebody has a question. AOZ Code says, how does the official know if a nation needs to merge? So, how do you guys can tell that your nation is in need of a merger? For me, if there's less activity, less players are quitting, and there's not that much activity anymore in the alliance that prevents you from pushing in events, that's to me that okay, we are in need of a merge. What do you guys say?
When revenue's down.
No, monster. We don't talk about money.
Oh, we don't. Sorry, I wasn't aware of the rules.
No, it's
My
okay.
apologies.
Okay, so when revenue's down, meaning yeah, no activity, less activity, right? Yeah, but kind of the same thing.
I feel like when Camel determines that you need a merge and when you think you need a merge is usually quite different. Because sometimes you'll see nations like dying and just really needed of a merge, like 249 right now. They're still just hanging in there and they have a double merged nation to face, and it's just impossible for them. Yet they're still not merged.
113 had three mergers, right? Like they had a three world merger.
Yeah, and a second one overall, which 249 has not yet.
Yeah, 249's pretty dead, so they can't handle. Oh my god, what is this? He says, "How does the official?" Da, da, da. Okay, this is what we answer to this question. Hello, there is no set criteria for when the nation will merge. Well, yeah, that's the way that's the answer for the game. That's their answer. But from experience, because everybody here have experience without a merger for a certain amount of time, and even though like 215 try to ask for 246 or 246 try to do the same thing, it didn't work out. They got somebody else. So either way, you may not get what you want, and at the end of the day, Camel decides who gets what, right?
Yep.
Depending who you are. If you are a well known nation with the strongest richest player out there. Maybe you'll get it your way, but nobody knows. It depends. It's very, oh, what's the word? It all depends, right, Lumberg? It all depends.
Yeah, it's run like, which nation gets to host the World Cup, very much that sentiment.
Yeah. So hopefully things get better and hopefully people get heard and get what they want. But then again, sometimes it's best not to get what you want. Because, monster nations get created or whatever happened to what nation was it? 255 that said player whose name shall not be known or said
Naruto.
Bruce,
ruined it for everybody and they listened to him instead of listening to the people that they were supposed to listen to. That can happen, right? So either way, I don't think it all depends. Yeah, I'm back to where it all depends.
what's the saying? The squeaky wheel gets the what?
Squeaky wheel.
I'm not
Gets the
familiar.
grease.
Thank you, chicken.
Ah, that's it.
I will say this though, that a lot of players ask about merges. That's like asking somebody, to come in and fix your relationship, right? I mean, really though, there's a set number of players in a world that either you can or can't get along. A lot of kind of this game is mostly about relationships and less about fighting. Sorry, this game is mostly about spending money. Second, about kind of the people aspect, social aspect of it, and then third, it's a war game. So you can do, like, just to take the example of 255, right? That they supposedly had a terrible merger, but they're doing pretty well for themselves, right? They won Global Conquest, did really well. So it really is, maybe they owe Naruto for kind of galvanizing and bringing everybody on the same page and making a common enemy. I'll stop preaching, I promise. Nikki's not gonna
That is
ban me
true.
from.
That is true. They worked it out. Even though they didn't get what they want, they worked out with what they have, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
so
don't wait
Yas
for a merger.
and Chicken work it out. Or Monster can go rampage and become a tyrant for everybody. Right, Monster?
I hope.
I guess I'll have to.
One day, Monster, one day. I believe in you. Listen, we'll do an update podcast. I'll bring you back in with Jazz and you guys can give me an update with the latest tea drama or if things worked out. We can do that. Is that okay with you?
Definitely.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
That's good. Thank you for coming. Okay, so I guess it seems like there's no question from chat. Do you guys have any final words or have anything else you want to say or give a special shout out to your nation? The floor is yours.
Special shout out to SVS and to the main players. Surprise was one of them, and he's one of the best fighters in 278. Move to 278. We have the best alliance, and we can get you some good cities. Join us. That was a good ad, right?
Ah, love it.
Shout
Polo,
out to
you
Polo.
wanna fight against her ad? I guess we lost Polo because Yas ad was too great. Chicken, you wanna compete against that?
Well, we have the highest BP alliance and reputation, so
Okay, so that
you
means
should
you're
really
you're
join
just
us.
fat.
No. We're also second on kills.
BP Hoarder.
BP
No.
hoarders. You
Shout
have to be
shout out
first in
to the.
kills, not second.
We'll be first soon. We'll be first soon.
It's coming, right? It's coming.
Yeah, for sure. I got a shout out for the trolls of 269. They are almost as entertaining as killing everything in the nation.
Shout out to them trolls keeping the drama hot.
Request 285 for Void.
Get out of here. I
Uh,
told you. I told you, Lumberg. Come here again with wine, all tipsy, then we'll talk about it. You're too sober right now.
Yes, we need Sassy Lumberg back.
You didn't
I
even do
wasn't even
you
talking
didn't
to
even
you,
do your
Nikki. I was
greetings,
talking to
damn it. You need to
Polo.
always do your greetings like good evening everybody, Lumber here. You got to
No,
come
no,
here
no.
and do that.
It's greetings. It's greetings.
Shut
It's
up.
not good evening.
You do a
Oh,
very good impression, Nikki.
I tried. I'm sorry. So we need Sassy Lumber back and then we'll talk about it, okay? Okay, Lum Lum? Yeah? Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Um,
Yes, mistress.
Monster, do you have any shout outs out there you want to give or any last sayings?
I'm here. Well, Yas is the best leader. I will give her that. She is a tyrant, but we really appreciate her. And we're going to see what happens this void, and then we'll collect all the real fighters in 278 and make SVS the real fighting alliance in 278.
Make 278 great again. Or if they were ever great.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I
Monty.
think just forget the again part.
Okay, make 278 great.
Good luck. 286 is no joke.
Mm-hmm. They're strong.
I mean, pre-merge 269 faced 278 in Void War, I think 2 or 3 times.
How did
Yeah,
that
we
go?
also faced them.
How do you think it went?
I don't know. I mean, knowing you guys, you fought hard. You probably won, maybe.
Yeah, I think we won by a lot each time.
Did you?
We don't have to win to make our point this void. We just have to win as an alliance in 278, but we're going to do our best. We've been grinding out every phase so far, which we don't normally do. I even got 2 boxes in farming. I'm pretty proud of that.
Oh my
Wow.
God, I remember
got
my
like
first time.
42.
It was against 219. My first time, I got all 3 boxes. Dude, I was so proud of myself. You don't even know how proud I was.
Great job, Nikki.
That's
I
really
know.
hard to do.
It was
After the
hard. It was hard, guys.
after the first Iron Blood battlefield thing, my gold was so depleted that I actually tried really hard in that frenzy to get all 3 boxes and still didn't do it. But I actually tried, like, for real.
See, guys, what matters is that we're trying hard in farming. We're good
Yeah,
farmers.
I think we're proving that farming is the hardest part of this game. So I mean, aren't we all starting to feel sympathetic towards the farmers? No?
Nope.
God
Never.
damn it.
Never, Monster. Don't start with me, okay? You
All
listen
right,
to me,
well,
young man. We don't feel sympathetic. Oh God, I can't say the word sympathetic. We don't feel
Sympathetic.
sympathetic. We're just farmers at heart. But there's those who are just farmers completely. And there's no saving grace for them.
Nikki is so heartless, she can't even say the word.
So who's the real trier in here, huh? I blame 52. They made me this way. I'm too
Yeah,
heartless.
just blame Jay.
Yeah, Jay sucks. And Oxy. Oxy sucks the most. Anyways, it's already 4 o'clock. It's been an hour, and I was told to do this for an hour. And surprise says, slap Monster for saying that, Nikki. Come here, Monster. Come here, come here. I'm gonna
all
do a
right, I
little
deserve it.
slap. Done.
I'll deserve
Anyways,
it and I'll like it.
You're going to get them excited.
Yep.
you get a little. Okay, so thank you for everybody who joined us and those who just came in. I'm sorry. I was told to keep it short. It was gonna be for an hour. Everybody's too busy purging, which would be Polo and Chicken, who are purge monsters and they're purging their nation. So I don't want to take too much time away from that because we got a hard boy coming up. And thank you all for joining. Lumber, Chicken, Monster, Polo, Texas guy, Yaz, and Yor as always. And thank you all for in the chat. We're gonna make another podcast another time. Hello, cheesesteak, welcome. Oh, and AOC codes, thank you for joining. So there's gonna be another podcast next Saturday, And like I said, Monster, we'll keep an update with you guys to let us know if there was any changes. You know, you got my number. So thank you everybody and good luck on your void. I hope to hear good news from each of you guys that you won or, that you rank first in Alliance or any good reports, just show it to us. So thank you everybody for joining. I'm gonna stop the stream. Okay? Say goodbye.
Thank you for having us. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, everyone.